Sweet delay.
Hey everyone, Joe here. Just wanted to do a quick update on our buddy build with Jerry over at Woody's Models. Not too much going on. And sorry if you hear the noise in the background. I got the space heater on because it is freezing out here at the bench, and that is in the garage. And it's 4 in the morning, so it's very cold for our standards at least. But haven't really been able to make too much progress because it is a very in-depth build, but we did get the cockpit finished except for the side walls, and that's what we're working on right now off to the side. But here's what we've got so far. I'll see if you all can see in there. And we'll try and bring this in a little closer. I'm not sure if we can. There we go. We've got our seat pad. The sides are all photo etch. The handles are all photo etch, except for our lever. That's just a photo etch piece of metal, and then we put some plastic in with it. You'll notice it is very dirty on the floor, and we went a little extra dirty on this one, and that's because of our reference book. Let me grab that. So here's our reference book. Maybe if you all remember in the last one. But in it you'll notice that the floor is extremely dirty. And just even looking at this, the floor almost looks a black color. But I went with a brown. And we did have that decal sheet I had bought previously for German cockpits, Luftwaffe cockpits. So I was able to pull the decal off that goes here on the joystick, or fighter stick, control stick, however you want to call it. And got a little something on there, but it's barely noticeable. Again, we'll see if we can. Yeah, you can barely notice it, but it's that little white stripe down there. It's got words on it. Got a little bit of chipping, hand chipping that we did. We got our seatbelts in, photo etch seatbelts. They're just kind of laying there. They need to be pushed back a little bit more. But yeah, there it is. That's the cockpit so far. And what you see in the background here is basically all the paints that we used to weather it, and pigments. We have, for the seat cushion, we use the Panzer Aces canvas. It's 314. We then did just kind of a brown wash on it after we just kind of brushed on some acrylic varnish, gloss varnish, and then we did a brown wash, and then we came back and did dry brushing with old wood, Panzer Aces old wood 310. The cockpit colors, of course, are RLM 66, which we used our Vallejo Air that we like to use, although I did find out that Vallejo Air and chipping solution do not work very well because of a rubbery consistency that this has. It's difficult to get it to chip, but we're going to try that out. And then we used some NATO black, just kind of a dusting of NATO black after I had primed it with, I believe I used Stynel Res for that. The pigment we used was Burnt Umber by Vallejo Pigments, and we tried to use the pigment fixer, and I used it. I'm just not real impressed. It made it a lot darker than what I was hoping for. I mean, it's cool, but I have to just practice with it more. And of course, we thin everything out with the Vallejo airbrush thinner and flow retarder, which is a very key element to use in this model air, I've found. So even if you're just brushing it. So that's what we got going on so far. A lot of fun. Some fitment issues. I'm not overly impressed with this Eduard kit being a Profi pack. And that's probably just because I built it up in my mind. I thought it was going to be like a Tamiya kit where everything just snaps into place and there's key pins, things like that, and that's not really the case here. A lot of the fitment they just kind of leave up to you, and you know, that's great. I just wasn't expecting that. So we're getting more into it. We're now working on the machine gun bay and going through all those processes. But just wanted to give you a quick update. We'll try and get some more in. This is actually the only thing we got on the bench right now. I am building the KI-61 off on the side for some practice stuff, but it's not really a build. I was gonna maybe throw a KV-1 on the bench. I started one and put it back in the box. It was a Zvezda kit, and it was too much for my skill level right now on armor. So I got a trumpeter KV-1 I might start, but now I'm tempted to join in that T-34 group build that's going on, and so I've been thinking about that as well, but we'll see. Anyways, having a lot of fun building along, talking to Jerry on the side, little group of us that talk all together and give each other a hard time, so that's always fun. And been giving him hell on his live chats about not building the FW. So anyways, I hope you all are doing well, staying safe, and until next time, take care.